What's up agents, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 video. This video is going to be just a quick guide on how you guys can max out explosive resistance in the Division 2 currently. Now there's only one proper way of doing it while attaining full hazard protection as well, because I would say that's what you want to do if you want to become, let's say, a complete tank. So this is going to be a guide on how to do that. If you guys know how to do it and you know what the cap is, don't worry about watching this video. This is just for the guys who are asking and who need to know. So first of all, clan level 30. Come and buy a whole bunch of these mods. Now, currently, the game has capped the explosive resistance to 90%. That's 90%. For some reason, I think 100% would mean that you wouldn't take damage from it. So I think that's what they've done. So make sure to come and buy this. 3.5k armor, which is middle ground. It's pretty decent amount of armor. We can't complain because we get 10% explosive resistance and 2% protection from elites, which is great. Buy 6 of these guys. Now you can equip up to 7 blue mod slots, but it doesn't count. The one won't be counted. I'll show you just now. So you can just use 6 because we're going to be using a 2-piece negotiator's dilemma to give us 30%. Then you would only need another 6 to get 90%. Putting a 7th actually doesn't work, which I'm going to show you guys. So buy 6. If you have another character, buy a further 6, buy 12 in total. Alright, so I've actually made a build to showcase this on how I would make a complete tank build. I've decided to use an LMG and 100% hazard protection with 90% explosive resistance. You guys can tank anything, any kind of explosions. It's a really good build, or really a good combination. So remember guys, in this video I'm going to give you my opinions. It's from what I've been tested. Now I don't know if there's any other pieces of gear that have blue mod slots that you could rather use. It's very difficult to find pieces with blue mod slots. So that's why I've gone with the setup I have now, because I also get the Hollow Man mask and it's just a good setup in my eyes. So just make sure you guys find any kind of gear pieces that have blue mod slots, because that's what we are looking for. You need at least 6. So if we look at all the other pieces in the game, most of them don't really have more than 2 blue mod slots as the piece that I'm running now, which is, if we have a look here, I'm using Alp Summit. So Alp Summit has 2 blue mod slots. The Negotiators has 1 blue on the gloves. Now it's very difficult to find a blue mod slot on gloves. That's why we're going to be using it. Even on the Negotiator's Dilemma, we get a yellow and a blue, so it's great to put it in the holster. Now Healer Guard is very good for the backpack and the knee pads, because not only will you guys get more hazard protection if you don't have the Hollow Man mask, but you will get 5% total armor, which is great. That has more blue mod slots. Let's just go into my stats quickly if we can see. The mask as well, it's very difficult to find blue mod slots. Those are all offensive again. It's really not easy to find blue mod slots. Even on the Healer Guard, it's got utility. Now I could be wrong. There could be certain masks that have blue mod slots. I'm sure there are, that I don't have, possibly. If so, then you could use those, whatever you want, as long as you guys have, see, Negotiator's got a blue, as long as you guys have 6 mod slots. So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have got 7. The reason why is I wanted to show you guys exactly that you can only use 6 of them. So if we go to the bottom, 10% explosive resistance, I've got 10% explosive resistance on every single mod slot here. So you would think that would equate to 100%, because Negotiators would be 30% right there for the 2-piece, plus further 70%, which would give me 100. But it doesn't. If we go to look on the stats, the game has capped explosive resistance to 90%. So that's what it's going to be. So I've got a hazard protection 133, 90% explosive resistance. And yeah, that's pretty much how you do it, guys. Remember that 6 blue mod slots is what you need. So you can alter your build and change it, but this is the best setup that I feel would be needed to be able to do this. And I've gone for an LMG because I'm getting 22k base damage. It's just cool. You can use whatever guns you want. It's not a build video, like I said, guys. And to make it a true tank, using the Defender drone in PvE would be pretty good. If you guys don't know, use the Artificer Hive with the Defender drone with the Technician specialization. Will actually make this drone extremely tanky to mitigate even more damage. So that would how I would go full tank in this game for PvE or even PvP. This is insanely good. This build would be amazing for running around in the dark zone. You would tank all those pesky grenade launchers. I think you can tank about 2 grenade shots with this, whereas my 500k armor build with no explosive resistance, I get one-shotted. So it's definitely a good thing to run, especially if you want to be the guy in your team that survives, and maybe you want to put more skill power, and you can be the skill power guy who throws down the healer hive or anything like that. You can use this in combination with any kind of build. It's very, very strong. So as long as you have the negotiators 2-piece and 6 mod slots, which is great. Before we end the video, I just would like to explain something to you guys quickly. So if we go over here, a lot of people are a bit confused with holstered and equipped talents. So guys, when you have a gun equipped to your character, which means in one of the 3 slots, so if you have a gun on one of these 3 slots, not in your bag, if it's on you, that means it's an equipped talent. So In Rhythm will work when you use your primary weapon, because this is an equipped talent. So just remember that, guys. Talents like Rascally, while the holstered, you are able to resist 1 ensnare. So this gun would have to be holstered. So remember that. So you could use this gun or your pistol to get In Rhythm activated, but for Rascally to be active, this would have to be holstered, and then you would be using other. You won't get it while using this actual gun. So I hope you understand what I mean. So if it says while holstered, this has to be holstered, and you have to be using the other gun, while the equipped talent, I'm going to say it again, the equipped talent allows you to use any gun, and this will proc. So I hope that gives you guys a bit of a better understanding of those two, because the developers don't explain much, and it actually took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure that out when the game started. So anyways guys, that'll be it for the video. I hope you did enjoy this little guide, just to give you guys a bit of help when you want to make a full tank explosive resistance build. So I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Division 2 content, and I'll be seeing you agents in the next one. Peace out, boys.